Good morning. Christy Chambers here with Great Plains Country Association and Travel OK. We're here today in Frederick, Oklahoma at the annual Oyster Fry. That's right, I said annual Oyster Fry. We're here shucking oysters, flouring oysters, all this craziness behind us. It's so exciting. So today we are with Twyla. She is the queen of the Oyster Fry. Twyla, tell us a little bit about this event. What's going on here?
Okay, we go to the Gulf of Mexico or America, however you want to say it, and pick up 700 pounds of fresh oysters.
Oh, wow, 700.
And they got, we were back in Frederick last night about 5 o'clock, and so what we do is take deep freezes, pack them in ice, and they're very cold. I mean, they're fresh. They were just shucked yesterday morning and the night before, so.
Right. So when you say the deep freezes, are they like on trailers or is it like a refrigerator truck?
No, it's just like on the back of a pickup, and then when they pack them with ice, they're actually colder than a deep freeze.
Oh, wow.
I mean, you literally have to sometimes take a device to get the ice out.
Do you?
Yeah, so it's so packed.
That's crazy.
And then when we wash them in here, they're very cold, and of course we wash them under cold water.
And it's just a process of getting them all shucked and getting ready. And you drive down to last night. So
Thursday night.
Thursday night. Yep. And then drive them up and get back here on Friday. Yes. And then you go through all this theatrics that's going on behind us. So these kids back here, what they're just volunteers?
It is total volunteers. Okay. This is not a paid anything. It's a total volunteer fundraiser for the Frederick Chamber.
Okay.
And these are middle school and high school kids that just come and volunteer, and there's no way we could do it without them.
Right. Yeah. And I can see that. And they're so enjoying it. They're like yelling out at the adults, telling them,
absolutely,
oysters, flour, and it's so cute.
Sure.
So there's a process of getting ready for the serving that's at 3, right?
3 to 6.
3 to 6.
Yes, ma'am.
Here at Prather
Brown.
Prather Brown Cafeteria. It's at 211 South 13th Street.
Yes,
and there's still tickets available, right?
Yes,
they can buy them at the door.
They can buy them at the door. They are $5 higher at the door, but you will not be hungry when you leave here.
No, I know. I've come almost every year with my family, and we've had so much fun. But I had no idea that the process that it took to get that plate in front of me.
Yes. Every oyster is hand washed and then is hand breaded. So there's about 130 to 150 oysters per 7 pounds.
Oh, wow.
And so they come in plastic bags. Years ago, they came in plastic tubs. And, man, your fingers would just be bleeding, getting the lids off.
Oh, wow.
So the bags are great. Take a pair of scissors and
just cut them and let them go.
And we wash them and then strain them, and then it goes through we call it our secret recipe. And they are fried in cottonseed oil, which is a local oil for us. We have a lot of cotton in Tillman County, and so it's the oil doesn't break down as bad. And then we don't use peanut because this day and time so many people are allergic to peanut oil.
That's true. That's true. And they don't allow peanuts in schools. So you're in a school, you can't have a peanut oil.
Absolutely.
So that makes sense.
Yes, ma'am.
So tell me, why do they call you the queen of the oyster fry?
Because they don't have anybody else to.
Oh, no.
This started in Manitou, which is about 9 miles north of here, back in 1952. Mr. Bramlett Johnston went to the Gulf, I think on a family vacation, is what I've always been told, and brought 1 gallon back for to feed the PTA and the school board at Manitou. And just for fun. And it started, they thought, this would be a fundraiser. And my grandfather happened to be on the school board at that time, and my dad graduated from Manitou, which there's not a school there anymore.
No, I knew.
And so they went from 52, and we're pretty sure it was 1983 that they ran out of people, and the oysters got higher too.
Sure.
So it was a huge fundraiser for them. I can remember going as a kid, and you would sit and wait for 2 or 3, 4 hours. But you just visited. I mean, that's what you did. And the kids could go to the gym and play basketball or whatever.
Right.
But they would sit at the counter and call like 25 numbers.
And then you just go up there and grab it. So they just had them in cycles.
Yes.
So now that it's here in Frederick, it's at the cafeteria, the school.
Yes.
I remember when I would come with my grandmother. She's the one that introduced me to this. And we would stand in line. You had to buy your tickets in advance back then because they sold out.
They still numbered them back then.
Right. But you've sold out before.
We've fed anywhere from 500 to 1,100 people. It just depends.
Yeah.
know.
And so when they run out, it's out.
Yeah.
So you got to get here. We're going to be, it's going to start, the serving's going to start at 3. And it's at 211 South 13th Street in Frederick, Oklahoma. And so what else can you tell us about this happening?
This, like I said, is a fundraiser for the chamber, and so there's a craft show in town, and then there's a lot of items downtown that are open, like the Crawford collection and stuff. And then 4-H has homemade desserts.
See, tell me about that.
Yes, like homemade coconut pie, and this young lady right here is walking in the door with homemade stuff. I guarantee it. Yeah. So it's a great chocolate quad. That's the best part.
Is there? Okay, I'm going to get that.
Absolutely.
But that's a fundraiser for them. So whenever you go through the line and get your plate of oysters, you can go over to the dessert counter and support the 4-H.
Yes.
So the oyster fry supports the Frederick Chamber of Commerce.
Yes, ma'am.
And then the 4-H is the dessert table.
Yes,
so I'll probably start at the dessert.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's been going in Frederick since 1990.
1990. Okay,
right.
Gotcha.
And so it's our 36th year.
This 36
yes,
year. That's
ma'am.
amazing. Okay, so I appreciate you, Twyla.
Thank you. We're glad you're here.
Yeah, I got to get you back in the kitchen,
Absolutely.
though, don't I?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, thanks again.
Thank
and we look forward to having some oysters in a little bit.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll be right back with Oklahoma Life TV.
Good.
You're wonderful.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere, offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com. or call 800-433-7300.
We want to thank our sponsors for the annual Oyster Fry in Frederick, Oklahoma. The sponsors are Frederick Chamber of Commerce, where the adventure begins, and Box Inc. Family has been one-stop shop for the farming and ranching families across the nation. And Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma and you. And Sparkling Hippie Yoga Studio. And also Great Plains Country, taking you to the destinations across Southwest Oklahoma, and TravelOK.com.
At Cactus Floral, they're more than just your average florist. Speedy, reliable deliveries and customer care that's beyond compare are just two things that set them apart. Wedding flowers to special events and memorials, candles, jewelry, and unique vintage items. They're your professional local florist proudly serving Cache in the surrounding area. They're ready to assist you when you need flowers delivered locally or worldwide. Give them a call today at 844-626-9269. Cactus Floral, 501 West H in Cache.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. because your success is our success.
Hi, I'm Amber. Welcome to Wild and Wonder. We offer year-round, full-time early care and education for infants through pre-K, to include an after-school and summertime program for school-agers. Wild and Wonder is not only a great place for children, it's also a great place for staff, and we're always looking to add to our school family. For more information, go to our website.
Hi, Christy Chambers here with Great Plains Country Association, and we're here at the annual Oyster Fry in Frederick, Oklahoma, and it's at the Prather, is that how you say it? Prather, excuse me, Prather Cafeteria at 211 South 13th Street, and we're going to be doing an oyster fry serving at 3 o'clock till 6, and you can buy your tickets at the door. So come on out and see what we're doing. But right now we're in the prep stages of the event. So this is Haley Hoover with Sparkling Hippie.
Yes.
So I'm so excited to have you here today.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here as well.
Well, actually, I should be excited to be here with you because this is your family's legacy, right?
Yeah, actually, a little bit. It's a lot of family's legacy.
Of course.
But yes, my grandpa was part of the original oyster fry in Manitou many years ago.
Oh, exciting. And then they moved it over here to Frederick, and it's been thriving and had little ups and downs. So tell me, when was the first time that you got to volunteer? Because these are a bunch of high school kids and junior high kids, right? That are just yelling at the adults for oysters and flour. And did you do that?
That actually started after I was out of school.
Oh, okay.
It used to be the chamber board would come
Okay.
and bread. So I missed that chapter, but my family has always been very involved. My dad always fried in the back.
Right.
So I was pretty much as young as I can remember here helping in some capacity.
Right. At least running around, right?
Yes, exactly.
So why don't we talk about the events that are going on in the town? Because I know that you were telling me the other day that we have like live music.
Yes.
Okay,
we're
give that up.
excited about that.
I know, I'm too.
So this is an anonymous group is putting this on. But there is a live band from 4 to 7.
Okay.
Downtown next door to the Crawford Collection. And it's great because right down the street we have a car show.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
So
classic cars.
Classic cars?
Yep.
Oh, that's too entertaining.
Yeah.
So what group is the Classic Cars?
I think that's just a couple of citizens putting it on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. See, this is just a huge community, collaborative, making everything happen.
Yep.
So how do you feel about that? Because I know you were gone for a little bit and came back because you're born and raised here.
Born and raised.
So how do you feel about coming back home?
It was one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Oh,
I'm
good.
so happy to be back and to be a part of the community after living elsewhere and seeing what it's like elsewhere. It's even more special, I think.
Exactly. I feel the same way. I'm born and raised a lot in Oklahoma, and I don't think you're going to get me out of there ever.
Yeah. There's a lot to be said for our small community.
Yeah, and Oklahomans.
And Oklahomans, yeah.
Yeah, because they're just amazing. They're friendly, they have fun and everything.
Exactly.
But we're here today. We're at the Oyster Fry, and we want everybody to come out. So there is some other options. You don't have to eat oysters, right?
Right.
Okay, so what else do we have?
Just right out here in the parking lot, right? So we have the Oyster Fry Craft Show next door.
Okay.
And in between is there's a taco truck, there's a lemonade truck,
Right.
And shaved ice, which
And
has
shaved
like
ice.
pretzels and nachos, and
Oh, wow.
sandwiches and things like that.
So not just shaved ice. It's got like a snack shack.
Yes, exactly.
I love it.
So a little something for everyone, I think.
I think so. So that being said, so you can come if you love oysters, and you can get them raw or you can get them fried.
Yep.
And they're not mountain oysters. They're literally oysters that come
Real oysters.
that come from the Gulf of America now.
Yep. Yes,
And
exactly.
get driven up. And so if you're an oyster lover, you can come and bring your non-oyster lovers with you, and they can go and eat the tacos or the snack shack or something. So just know that there's other options, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And go walk around the craft show. There's a lot of great vendors. And mosey on downtown, see the car show and the live music. Make a whole day of it.
I know, it's going to be fun. I'm so excited. My family's coming up here in a little bit, but right now we just want to let everybody know that this is going on. We wanted to show you the action back here. I mean, these kids are amazing. They've been yelling and just having a great time. I've expected like a poof of flour to happen.
Yeah.
But and then a lot of
They're pretty clean.
Yeah, they are. They
mean,
keep it straight.
Yeah.
And then they have breakfast burritos, so they have to feed the crew. So that's Margaret, right?
Yep.
So she feeds the crew and keep them going. So we're here at the annual Oyster Fry. This is Haley Hoover, and thank you for tuning in, and we'll be right back with Oklahoma Live TV.
Hi, I'm Amber. Welcome to Wild and Wonder. We offer year-round, full-time early care and education for infants through pre-K, to include an after-school and summertime program for school-agers. Wild and Wonder is not only a great place for children, it's also a great place for staff, and we're always looking to add to our school family. For more information, go to our website.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma.
Hi, this is Christy Chambers with Great Plains Country Association, and we're here today in Frederick, Oklahoma at the annual Oyster Fry. They've been doing this for about 35 years here in Frederick, and today we're just doing a prelude of what they have to do to be able to prepare for the serving that's at 3 o'clock, 3 to 6, and it's here at Prather Cafeteria, Prather Brown?
Yeah, the Prather Brown Center.
Yeah. So it's at 211 South 13th Street here in Frederick, Oklahoma. We hope that you can come out there. There's tickets that you can buy at the door. And I have Sarah here, who is a award recipient of the, FFA Creed?
Yes, it was the FFA Creed speaking competition.
Very nice, very nice. So what place did you make?
I was 4th overall at a national convention in October.
Oh, congratulations. That's huge.
Thank you.
I know speaking in public can be a little unnerving, but
yes.
But to get 4th place nationally, so how many kids does that include that you had to compete against?
Oh, man, it's really hard to say. Well, to first get to that level, I had to win Oklahoma.
Sure.
I couldn't tell you the exact number of kids in Oklahoma that do it, but I know there's quite a few.
Very cool. So, let's talk about what we're doing today. We're here at the Frederick Oyster Fry here in Frederick, Oklahoma. So, what were you doing here? I heard all hollering, and I saw you getting your hands all in a mess. So, tell us about that. What is up?
Well, I've been helping bread oysters since I was in 3rd grade, so it's something that I find it really special, and I actually love to do this. You have the milk, the crackers, and the flour, and it's like just almost like a little factory that you and my friends always get in a group and do it. It's so much fun. We work so well as a team. I think there's a lot of oysters that we bread, but we get it done really fast. So.
Yeah, they said about 700 pounds that they bring up from the Gulf of America,
something like that. Yes, and I think it's cool that we get those fresh from the Gulf, and it attracts so many people to come to Frederick. I just think it's really cool.
So, do you know the people that come in? How far do they come? Do you know? Have you met anybody that's been from Texas or what kind of places? Do you know?
I don't know anyone specifically, but I have heard that there are people that come from really far away, like Louisiana.
Oh, wow.
Definitely Texas people will come. I don't know what the furthest is, but I do know that it's sort of famous.
Yeah, it is. I've been coming here since the 90s, since it moved over here. My grandmother brought us out, and we had to wait in line. It was wrapped through all the hallways and stuff. It was a lot of fun.
Wow.
Yeah, it was exciting. So tell me, what's your favorite part about this event?
My favorite part definitely is getting to help with this. It's something I get to do once a year, but I find it so much fun. I think it's really a fun experience.
Yeah, and it's all volunteer. So everybody that's here is nobody's getting paid, and they're just all volunteering and just having a good time and doing team building, it seems like, right?
Yes, yeah. I love volunteering. I think it's something that I think it's good to be a part of something that's bigger than yourself. So
very true.
I think volunteering is very important.
You're very impressive. Well, Sarah, thank you so much for sitting with me and talking. And we want to thank our sponsors too. We want to thank Frederick Chamber of Commerce, where the adventure begins, and Boxing, which has been a one-stop shop for farming and ranching families across the nation. And then Bank First, who is loyal to Oklahoma and you, and Sparkling Hippies Yoga Studio, and Great Plains Country, taking you to destinations across Southwest Oklahoma, and then TravelOK.com. So let's go ahead. Thank you for joining us here at Oklahoma Live TV. We'll be right back.
Thank you so much.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere, offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com. or call 800-433-7300.
At Cactus Floral, they're more than just your average florist. Speedy, reliable deliveries and customer care that's beyond compare are just two things that set them apart. Wedding flowers to special events and memorials, candles, jewelry, and unique vintage items. They're your professional local florist proudly serving cash in the surrounding area. They're ready to assist you when you need flowers delivered locally or worldwide. Give them a call today at 844-626-9269. Cactus Floral, 501 West H in Cache.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Hi, this is Christy Chambers with Great Plains Country Association, and we're here today in Frederick, Oklahoma at the Frederick Oyster Fry. It's an annual event that's happening today, and it happens year over year. And we want to take time to thank our sponsors real quick. So we want to thank Frederick Chamber of Commerce, where the adventure begins, Box Inc., which has been one-stop shop for farming and ranching families across the nation, and Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma and you, Sparkling Hippie Yoga Studio and Great Plains Country, and TravelOK.com. But right now we're at the annual Oyster Fry, enjoying these great children that they disappeared all of a sudden. But I have Dr. Howard here. He has organized all these kids. So you're the volunteer coordinator, correct?
Correct.
Okay, give us a little bit of insight on that.
So when I came to this event almost 30 years ago, I guess was the first time I came to this event. I was invited and we came to eat, and the next year I was in the Chamber of Commerce and I was involved with this, and so everybody just worked. And
all hands on deck, right?
All hands on deck. All the chamber board, everybody was there. And then it kind of evolved. It started getting bigger and bigger, so we started getting kids involved in it. And it was a great way because the chamber members and our businesses in town support these kids through the year, and it's their chance to give back.
Of course.
And so they show up in good numbers and
this place was packed a moment ago, and I mean, we were supposed to interview you second, but he was out there throwing oysters and flowers, so these kids yell out, "Oysters, flower!" I think they love doing that. Just that whole thing. So
it's the best.
Yeah. So you have to. It's a timing thing too, right?
Oh yeah. And so everybody's running basically.
Right.
And the kids love it. So they get to yell in the class where they never yelled in this cafeteria until this time.
Right.
So they get to yell in this cafeteria, and
so it's therapeutic.
A lot of fun. Absolutely, it is. Yeah.
The one time they get to yell in the cafeteria in the school a year, right?
Yeah, and nobody gets on to them. They just bring them what they're asking for.
That's so cute. That's so cute. So how many volunteers does it take to run this event?
The entire event? Oh, wow. So just for the breading part, it's about 85.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, and that's not counting the people in the back. So we're probably right at 100 on that, and then the rest of the day there's another 50 or 60 that show up. So
to serve and
serve,
stuff. Yep.
cook, move everything around, then clean up.
Right.
So you're close to 200 volunteers by the end of it.
Oh wow, that's amazing! And you coordinate all those.
I coordinate this part of it,
Oh,
the part
okay.
of the breading, the pre-deal, and that's one of the bigger parts, because if you don't get this part right, you can't get the end right.
Right.
So we put a lot into this part of it.
Sure, it's like a team effort. So it's kind of like
Yes.
handing the baton off. So you're like,
That-
okay, we're set here. You're good to go, set for success. And then you have another crew, or there's some repeat people.
Oh no, some repeat people for
Oh,
sure
yeah.
through the
Okay.
day. So
Okay.
they stick around throughout the day, and then our team that cooks that runs the fryers, they show up. They set all their stuff up, and then they start frying so we can serve in the afternoon.
Oh, fun. So let me tell the audience where we are. We are in Frederick, Oklahoma. We're at the annual Oyster Fry, and they're looking, how many oysters are we looking to serve up?
So we breaded this morning 100. Oh, wait a minute.
Breathe.
Yeah.
You've been at it.
Yeah, we breaded 75 gallons of oysters.
Ooh, 75
And
gallons.
one of my washers back there, he said, no, I counted there's 130 in a gallon. So do the math.
Okay, I don't do
That's
math.
a lot of oysters. Yeah,
That is a
that's
lot. That is a lot. And then, but you can also get raw oysters too. So you have some set
Yep.
back for people that like raw. I like both. I always get a plate that's half and half. So you could get it either all fried or
Yes.
all raw, or do the half and half like I like to do.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. So what do you like on your oysters?
I'm like you. I like both.
Really?
So I'll do raw and I'll do fried.
Do you do any hot sauce or anything like that?
Oh, absolutely. You got to do the hot sauce on it.
So they don't have the hot sauce here. So if you want any little extras, you got to bring your own bottle, right?
We have our signature red sauce that we make up every year, and
I didn't even know about that.
The
Okay.
old family recipe that's back there. You get some with your order.
Okay.
But if you want it really hot, bring your Tabasco or whatever.
Or horseradish and stuff, and
So,
limps, and
yes.
so there's all ways people eat these things. It's amazing.
Yep.
But yeah, so were you part of the crew that went to go pick them up?
No, no.
No, you're like, I'm exhausted enough.
Box Inc. does that. They send a crew down there. They run down and they come back. They got here yesterday evening with the oysters, so they picked them up Thursday morning. Is that right? Friday morning, and brought them here.
Yeah, that's
yesterday
really
morning.
neat. That's
Yeah.
really neat. It's just like a turn and burn.
Oh yeah.
So do they sleep? Do they take a break, or
They drive down on Thursday, get a
Load
motel
up.
room, and the next morning they're bright and early to pick up what we've got.
Okay.
They load them up and they bring them back here. So you can't get an oyster fresher in Oklahoma.
No, you really can't.
Probably in Texas, unless you're on the Gulf.
Exactly. And then what's great about it, we're in the landlocked states, right, or the state
Yeah.
right now. So to be able to go to the coast, pick that up, and get the fresh oysters here is just phenomenal. So we're really excited for this event. Thank you, Dr. Howard, for taking some time. And
For sure, my honor.
We'll be right back with Oklahoma Life TV.
Cool. Thank you so
Awesome.
much.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere, offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com. Or call 800-433-7300.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Hi, good morning. This is Christy Chambers with Great Plains Country Association. Today we're here in Frederick, Oklahoma for the annual Oyster Fry. Every year they go down to the coast of America fresh and ready for you. And the serving starts at 3 o'clock. And it's going to be here in the cafeteria at 211 South 13th Street. We hope you come here because you can get tickets at the door. And don't worry if you don't like oysters. They've got food trucks out there. So you can go and get a taco or some pretzels or nachos. But right now I want to take the time to thank our sponsors. So our sponsors are Frederick Chamber of Commerce, where the adventure begins, and Box Inc. It's a shop, one-stop shop for farming and ranching families across the nation. And Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma and you. And Sparkling Hippie Yoga Studio. And my favorite, Great Plains Country, taking you to the destinations across southwest Oklahoma. And don't forget, travelok.com. So today in Frederick, Oklahoma at the annual Oyster Fry, I have with me Becky Woodall.
Yes.
And tell me what your title is, Becky.
I'm the executive director of the Chamber.
Of the Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
And so this is your event, right?
Yes, it is the Chamber event. Although you thanked all of our sponsors, we could not do this without all of them and all of the community members. I mean, this is a whole entire community event to put this on. And so it's super special for our town, and it's been going on for many, many years.
So are you from here?
No, I'm actually from California.
Oh,
so
wow.
I've only been doing this position for 2 years now, so it's fairly new for me. But no, the first time I even visited Frederick, it immediately felt like home, and I was like,
that's so beautiful.
We are going to be moving there, you know. And so yes, so we've been here for almost 5 years now.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and then I've been doing this position for almost 2. So yeah,
and you're doing a great job.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, we absolutely love this community. So
very cool. Very cool. So there's more than just the Oyster Fry, which starts at 3 o'clock, by the way, and you could still come down and get tickets. But you know, if you come early, what other things can they expect to do?
So right now we're actually setting up for all the vendors booth spaces for the craft show, so that will start at 11. So we are packed out. We have 38 vendors this year, including 3 food trucks. So I just wrote a quick note.
Sure.
So we have hats, candles, jewelry, T-shirts, homemade rugs, authors with their books, Scentsy, popcorn, crochet, salsas, brittle candy, dirty sodas. That's a new thing because people are like, what's that? But I mean, I think most people know what it is now, but they add cream and different flavors into the sodas, quilts, crystals, gems. I mean, there's so many more. And then our food trucks, we have, the taco truck. We have Bee's Merc, which is a lemonade stand, basically.
Oh, yummy.
But she always has fun, other drinks, snacks, different things like that. And then Space Shavers, they're actually a local restaurant here, but they also have a food truck. So they'll have shaved ice, special drinks, nachos, pretzels, that sort of thing as well. So we have something for everybody, because I always get that question like, we don't like oysters or whatever, you know, which is fine. And I'm actually allergic to oysters myself, so I was like, I'm going to be getting me a taco later. But anyway, so there is something for everybody.
Very good.
So that'll be running from 11 to 4 next door at the gym.
The craft show.
Correct. Sorry. Yes, the craft show. And then at the Pioneer Townsite Museum, they have a car show and live band later. So that'll be running from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. The World War II ADT hangar is open today until noon. So if you have not already been there and taken a tour, they're giving tours today until he'll be there around noon. He'll stay a little longer if more people
the crowd comes.
If the crowd is coming. So and then the Crawford collection, they're open from noon to 4 today as well, which I mean, they have so many taxidermy specimens in there. I mean, giraffes, elephants,
lions,
tigers, the bears, oh my, yes, all of it. So yes,
and
so
that building. What's crazy about
Yes.
the Crawford Museum is it has no windows because they got to protect the trophies.
Yes, you are exactly right. Yeah, so it has to be air conditioned, certain temperature all year round. Yeah, no windows. Yeah,
Very exciting. So there's more than just coming to the Oyster Fry, which starts at 3 o'clock. So it's from 3 to 6. You can come early, and can we get the tickets early?
They probably usually I think that kicks off around 2:30 or so.
2:30.
Yes,
okay, so but go ahead and come on
Yes.
into town. We've got different things you can do. Go to the craft show. That's right next door
Exactly.
to the cafeteria
Yes.
at 211 South 13th Street.
Yes.
And then you can go out to the Crawford Museum. What street is that? The Main Street.
The Main Street. It's all on Main Street, right next door
and
to the
it's
chamber.
all labeled. Like I saw somebody
yes.
putting up signs.
They'll have signs out, so you'll be able to see it. And then the car show, you can't miss it. They're going to have a lot of vehicles out there today. So, and then they'll have a live band, which is actually behind the Chamber of Commerce as well. So, but you'll see it. You can't miss it. It's on the main drag. Yes, yeah. It's
Well,
just
I'm
south
really
of the courthouse. So
I'm really excited to see all the different events, and it's just not just coming out here and eating oysters and leaving. Come out here and stay and experience Frederick. Frederick is so beautiful.
Yes.
They have a theater that's one of the oldest theaters. It doesn't run unless you rent it, right?
We do have events throughout the year. They open today. They didn't have enough staff members to do that, but you could drive by. It's I think it's on 9th Street.
Okay.
Google it. Most people Google it. Yeah. I don't have their address listed down, but we also have a kids zone, so we'll have inflatables. They usually get here around 11 as well. So
that's fun.
They'll have wristbands available for the kids, so they could go all day long. As long as they have a wristband. So so there's definitely something for everybody.
Perfect.
And then the Hackberry Flat, they have a visitor center out there, but they don't have that open today. But they said that you could go out there. So it's about 2 miles south of the airport. So if you want to hit the airport and then go out to Hackberry Flat, it's just beautiful wetlands out there, a lot of birds, waterfowl.
And it's a beautiful day to do
this. It's just so beautiful out there.
Yeah, we're so lucky to have such a great event.
Yes. So, that's about 2 miles south of the airport. So
very exciting. So today we're here at the annual Oyster Fry in Frederick, Oklahoma. I have Becky here, and we're just excited to be able to promote this event and just know that this is a day trip. Come out here.
Yes,
just like
it really is.
she just basically explained, if you're coming from Lawton, like I came from Lawton, it took me 30 minutes to drive. I took Baseline to Highway 5, and it took me 30 minutes to get here and drove right into town. And you can just circle around the whole entire town and see
everything,
all the things.
Yes, I've missed one. Jenny Perry Mosaic is also going to be open 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Didn't you say you took a class with her?
I did.
Yes, so beautiful. She's just so fun. So I would definitely highly recommend.
Ball of energy.
Yes, she is. Yes, she's actually from California too, just like me. So, anyways, so go visit her today too. So
exactly. And when you go visit her, you're gonna want to buy or go and book your first class there, because that's what I did. I went to visit her last year, and then I went back in October, I believe, and she had a class, and I enjoyed it. So being artsy and just having fun and just chatting. It's a little table of women just chatting it up.
Yep, exactly.
But it's a beautiful store that she has.
Yes,
Jenny
it
Perry
really is. Yeah,
Mosaics.
she's super talented. Yes, yep.
But we're here again. We're in Frederick, Oklahoma, at the annual Oyster Fry that's put on by the Frederick Chamber of Commerce and the whole community.
The whole town. The whole town comes out for this. Yes.
Yeah, there's about 200 volunteers that make this happen, and it makes it happen for you to come out and enjoy.
Yes.
We'll be here, and they'll be open around 2:30 to sell advance tickets at 2:30, and then
$30 at the door. Yep.
$30 at the door. Thank you. And it starts at 3 o'clock, and the serving will be from 3 to 6 or until they run out.
Yes. Yep.
So they've run out before, I've heard.
Yes. Yep.
So
so we have a certain amount of tickets to sell. So
very cool.
Yep.
Well, we're excited about the event, and we'll be right back with Oklahoma Life TV. Thank you.
At Cactus Floral, they're more than just your average florist. Speedy, reliable deliveries and customer care that's beyond compare are just two things that set them apart. Wedding flowers to special events and memorials, candles, jewelry, and unique vintage items. They're your professional local florist, proudly serving cash in the surrounding area. They're ready to assist you when you need flowers delivered locally or worldwide. Give them a call today at 844-626-9269. Cactus Floral, 501 West H in Cache.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere, offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to aa.com or call 800-433-7300.
Hi, this is Christy Chambers with Great Plains Country Association, and today we're in Frederick, Oklahoma at the annual Oyster Fry. It's a fun event. You still have time to get out here. It starts at 3 o'clock. They'll sell tickets at the door, and you better hurry up and get out here and enjoy the other events. They've got live music going on. They got a craft show across the way that starts at 11, which we're almost there. And we just wanted to come out and let you know what's going on with Oklahoma Live TV. We were just having some fun out here and travel okay. But let's take a moment to thank our sponsors. So the people that make this Oyster Fry happen are the Frederick Chamber of Commerce, where the adventure begins, and Box Inc., which is the one-stop shop for farming and ranching families across the nation, and Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma and you, and Sparkling Hippie Yoga Studio. I'm going to go get my stretch on there. And then Great Plains Country, taking you to destinations across southwest Oklahoma, like today in Frederick, Oklahoma. And then TravelOK.com, always supporting the travel through our state. So let's wrap this up. I'm so excited. I got to see all the amazing kids here that were volunteering. If you didn't see it earlier, this whole room was filled with children that were just helping breading and prepping all the oysters. And it's real oysters. It came from the Gulf of America, and they bring them up overnight. So it's the freshest oysters you'll get in the state of Oklahoma, as Dr. Howard declared. And they get them. They go down Thursday night. They went there Thursday night, took a nap, woke up first thing Friday morning, loaded up 700 pounds of oysters. 700 pounds, that's amazing. And then they drove them all the way here. Box Inc. was the ones that facilitated that whole entire adventure. And I just want to thank all my interviewees, Twyla, the queen of the Oyster Fry, Dr. Howard, who is one of the volunteer coordinators that organized all these children to do all that prep work, which I heard they were so efficient they ended early. So good on them. They're getting things ready and prepared for you. It does start at 3 o'clock, the service. And if you don't like oysters and you have a family member that likes oysters, well, don't worry. They got other things. They got like taco truck. They got a snack truck. They got shaved ice. And then they got the craft show over there. So you can go and kill some time if you want to come up early. They'll start selling tickets at 2:30, but the event starts at 3. And this is at the annual Oyster Fry in Frederick, Oklahoma. And the place that you need to come to is at 211 South 13th Street. It's at the school cafeteria. And we're just here having fun, watching the whole process. And we're inviting you to come out. Once again, let's thank our sponsors, the Frederick Chamber of Commerce, Box Inc., Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma and you, Sparkling Hippie Yoga Studio, and Great Plains Country, and also TravelOK.com. We look forward to seeing you guys come out. It's in Frederick, Oklahoma at the annual Oyster Fry. I'm Christy Chambers with Great Plains Country, and this is Oklahoma Life TV.